Welcome, Bridge students. Welcome to Holy Spice. Man, you guys have been asking for it, and we have finally delivered. I have a special guest today, Jordan Machonga, the campus pastor here at the Bridge.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This is, you think this all yourself?
Yeah. Joking. No, actually, I went on YouTube, but this is kind of my idea.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Well, guys, Jordan, I want to ask you, how well do you do with spicy things?
Spicy things. On a scale from like 1 to 10.
1 to 10.
1 to 10, I'm probably about 7.5.
Okay.
So yeah, probably like between white and Korean. Probably right there in the middle.
But guys, you do like Can
I say
Asian food, right? I think you can. Okay, I don't think we'll cut it if anything. All right. Well, guys, we're gonna dive in. This is our first wing. We got our Frank's Red Hot. If you guys know anything about hot sauce, man, this is weak sauce. This is like 500 Scoville. Very easy. Jordan, this one should be a piece of cake.
Scoville?
Scoville.
It's like
It's the hotness of the wing.
I can't understand
Of the
your
hot
accent.
sauce.
Skull?
Skull. S-Coville.
All
Dude,
right.
first wing,
Scoville.
guys. Here we go. Cheers.
Wait, why is there a bunch of hair on mine?
It's not hair. That's from the wing.
No, dude, you covered mine in cat hair.
I promise.
Can you
did.
see that?
Dude, this is not covered in hair. Cheers. How do you like it?
It's Frank's, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. Since 1920, producing some of the best hot sauce in the game.
Well, for all of our students and anyone who's watching, tell us what you do here at the Bridge, Jordan.
So I'm the campus pastor, which means that I take care of the people and kind of pastor the people at the Des Plaines location.
And then you used to be the old youth pastor, right? What was your favorite part about student ministry?
My favorite part about student ministry, I loved a couple things. Can I do two?
Yeah, definitely.
I loved number one, the road trips. Any road trip we went on, any whether you're going to Ep.1, you gotta go. They're the best. Okay, we blare music, we jam out, we drive really conservatively and safe, but a lot of fun.
And we typically have one song that we blast all the time for the road trip. 2 years ago, 2018 Pawnee, people, you remember, it was My Thoughts on You by the band Camino. And then last year when we went to Pawnee, again, what was it? It was by what's his name? You're gonna go see him pretty soon.
Oh, Dermot Kennedy.
Dermot Kennedy. What was it?
Something about a bird.
Something about birds
Yeah.
and wings and all
Right.
kind of good stuff. All right, well.
The other thing I loved though is I loved just being with students. I loved watching God work and transform lives. That's it. There's nothing more fun in the world.
Awesome. Well, wow, we're done with the first wing. Now it's time to introduce the second wing.
We're a little hotter this time.
Yeah, so actually, let me explain this. I guess I didn't explain this, but these wings, they get hotter. And as the wings get hotter, the questions get hotter. So what we're hoping for here is to get some good stories out of Jordan, to make him sweat a little, and see if he can make it to the last wing, the wing of death. So guys, stay tuned. It might happen.
All right.
Let's bring up the next set of wings. You guys, thank you, Chase. Chase is our bus boy, bringing us our good wings.
All right.
Second wings.
Oh, yeah.
Hot sauce. We have just some classic sriracha, man. If you guys like Asian food, you guys know sriracha is the thing to throw. If you guys like ramen, I know Jordan's a huge ramen fan. This is good stuff, and you want this.
Let me preface this. I put hot sauce in just about everything, and sriracha is my go-to hot sauce when it comes to any kind of Japanese, Korean, any kind of Asian noodle. I go with sriracha. So I've never had it on a wing before, but looking forward. So cheers.
Oh, we cheers all the time. Wow, these are super crunchy.
Yeah,
I baked these for freaking forever.
Wow.
Ooh,
Okay.
it's all spicy. Actually, I like this one so much, I might actually eat the whole thing.
Man, that's baby. I could drink that bottle.
You're crazy.
I could drink it like it's milk. I hate milk.
So, tell us a little something. What are you most embarrassed by in high school? What was the most embarrassing story you can tell our viewers about yourself?
Wow. that was my whole high school. It was just embarrassment all over. Probably though, when I think of like traumatic, embarrassing, get red, I think of I went my high school prom.
Tell us a little bit about that. What happened at prom? What year was this actually? How old are you? I don't even know how old you are, man.
I am gonna turn 28 tomorrow.
Guys, tomorrow's his birthday. Make sure you give him a shout out on Instagram, Facebook, all social medias. If you see him, I know coronavirus is around, but give this man a hug. He's turning the big 28.
Don't do that. No, I'll welcome it. Yeah, so that was 2010 was my high school prom. Don't Stop Believin', Journey. Your parents know them and love them. It was a great song.
Great song. I love it.
Okay, and all of a sudden we all kind of circled up, put our arms around each other. This is the last song of the, or second to last song of the night. Well, I feel it. The music was moving through my soul. So I decided to get into the middle of the circle. And I was like, I'm going to do a backflip. Only thing, I've never done a backflip in my life.
And you thought it was a good idea?
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
And so all of a sudden, I go to this backflip and I land right on my back. And all of a sudden, I kind of get up and I look and everyone's surrounding this other person. I was like, what the heck? Like, I'm the one who just got in the middle and almost did a backflip. Well, I just kind of went over. My buddy's like, dude, what did you just do? I was like, I almost did a backflip. And he's like, no, you just kicked Leanne Carr in the face. Dude, I roundhouse Chuck Norris to this girl and I dislocated her jaw.
And Leanne Carr, if you're listening, I'm so sorry. I hope your jaw is recovering well. This guy is a man of God now. He's not kicking any more people in the face, so we just want to apologize.
Yeah, that was a bad moment. Bad moment.
All right, well, thank you for sharing that story. I'm sorry it ruined your prom, but we're gonna have to move on to wing number 3. Time to swap this out. Sriracha, baby, you've been good. But now, one that I'm not so fond of, and it's Tabasco. Guys, if you know Tabasco, classic. Probably around like 4,000 to 5,000 Scoville. Still pretty lightweight. So Jordan, let's see how you do with wing number 3.
Tabasco.
How do you like Tabasco?
Love it. I put Tabasco on, fun fact, on all my spaghetti. You give me spaghetti, put a little Tabasco on it.
And you're a big spaghetti guy. Tell people, what's your favorite kind of noodles? I know you like fo mein. What's it called? Fo mein? Or what the heck is called that? Chinese pho?
Pho.
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 Pho, I love. Yeah. Love noodles.
All right. Fair enough.
But let's go for this.
Wing number 3.
1868.
1868. Cheers. What was that girl's name? Carrie Ann? Leanne? I forgot the true name.
Leanne Carr.
Leanne Carr. This one's for you. Wing number 3.
No, I'm telling you, these wings are hairy, bro. I feel like you shook a kitty over them.
Well, guys, we have no kitties here at the bridge, but I don't know what this guy's talking about.
All right.
So
I don't think this is as hot as the other one.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. These things tend to creep up on you sometimes. So we heard a little bit about Jordan and prom in high school, but I want to ask Jordan a little bit more serious question. What was a definitive moment in your high school kind of career where you were like, man, I want to follow Jesus?
What moment?
Definitive moment?
Okay.
What did I say?
No, I just didn't hear you.
Definitive moment.
Okay.
Where you're like, man, I'm going to follow Jesus in high school. What kind of led to that? What made you kind of choose to follow Jesus? Tell me a little bit about that.
So, as far as a definitive moment in my life where I was like, yeah, I want to pursue God, was probably, started following, I think God grabbed my heart at a really young age, but that looks different as you're maturing and trying to figure out what you want to do in life. My junior year, actually, I was going to be a senior, so it was during that summer. A lot of times, that's when you're trying to figure out what you want to do in life as far as a career. And so I was thinking through some stuff, and I was like, well, I'm not really good at math.
Neither am I.
I'm not really good at science. I'm not really good at English. And I just went down the list, and I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But then my dad was a pastor as well, and I always looked at my dad, and I always saw his faith, and it was very just attractive to me. And my dad was just a very loving, stable guy who, and I saw what he did. So that was a big part of it, where I was like, you know what? I think I want to do what my dad does. I think I want to be a pastor. How cool is it just to serve God with my life and make that the mission of my life? And so that was a big moment for me of being like, I'm all in with God. This is where I'm going. This is what I'm doing. Being a pastor. So I think that was a big call in my life. But I also know too, there's a lot of students listening who, you're probably not a lot of you are going to be called to be a pastor or called into specific full-time ministry. And I think it's almost, so I would say to them, I think like you should almost act and like that it is your full-time, position, that you are going into ministry, right? And because we are all called to be ministers of some kind, right? Maybe not on a stage or a platform or studying the Bible for a living, but we should all be studying the Bible, and we should all be acting like, hey, this is my full-time first mission in life. So I hope that's yours as well.
And I guess if you weren't a pastor today, what would you be if you weren't doing ministry?
Oh, easy. Be a firefighter.
A firefighter?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I like fire. I like the hours that they have. I think they have like 2 days or 1 day on, 2 off. That's pretty nice.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I like the sliding on the little fire pole. That always looked intriguing to me. So I'd like to be a firefighter.
Well, there you go, firefighter. All right. Well, we're gonna move on to wing number 4. Wing number 4, please.
Yeah, I'm ready for these to get a little hotter.
They will.
This is really.
I guarantee you, by the end of this, he's gonna be crying, guys. Here we go. We got.
Thank you, Hans.
Some El Yucato Spanish chile habanero sauce.
Oh wow.
This one, it gets a little bit hotter, but I don't know, Jordan. You've been just kind of zooming through these. And you barely kind of touched your water, so let's see how well you do with this one. I'll take the one with the cat fur. You take the one without the cat fur.
Appreciate that.
Do you want to cheers? Cheers to wing number 4. It's not bad.
These are the crunchiest wings I've ever had. I feel like I'm eating Cheetos.
Well, I mean, we all know if you turn on the news today, you're going to hear one thing and one thing only, and this has been really going on for the last couple of weeks, Jordan. What are your thoughts on the coronavirus?
That one had a little bit of kick to it.
I told you.
Not bad, though. Not bad by any means. I don't even need to drink my water yet. Man, what are my thoughts on the coronavirus? First thought is it sucks. Yeah, I'm not like a professional. I'm not like some scientist by any means. I have my thoughts. I have my opinions to it, but I guess from a spiritual viewpoint of the coronavirus, I think that it is a anything that affects people, whether it's death, whether it's disease, whether it's a virus. Man, we should be compassionate towards that and hurting towards people, but kind of maybe this is what I've just seen personally. I've seen a lot of people with this mass hysteria, like just fearful and scared. And so I think as a Christians, we're just not called to have a spirit of fear. And if you are fearful, don't feel bad and feel like you're less of a Christian. But man, you really use this to kind of push your heart towards the truth. Because there have been moments too. I got kids and a wife where I'm like, oh man, I'm still a little fearful. And so I got to remind myself, no, Jordan, push yourself towards Christ. What does he say? Well, you know what? This is not the only life I have. And I really believe 100% that God is in control of everything, good and bad. And so I think there's some people who think like, yeah, God's in control, but I got to kind of do my own thing still. And I agree. I think we need to use wisdom. But listen, at the end of the day, God really is in control of everything and all of it. And if you take away some of God's sovereignty or this ruling of God, you take a little bit out of the way, it all crumbles. And you can't trust God in it with anything, you know? So honestly, I have a peace in my heart knowing that it's going to be all right because I've just seen Jesus come through over and over and over. He holds every atom and particle together.
Well, wise words from Pastor Jordan, guys, on the coronavirus. And honestly, my mouth is kind of on fire. I don't know how you're doing. I'm not touching the water yet. I'm going to push through this. But we are moving on to wing number 5.
All right.
And I wish you guys could see, because I see some brow sweat coming from this guy. So,
That's also because it's like 118 degrees in this room.
all right. Hot sauce, number 5. This one, it does get a bit hotter. I tried this one in the store, and I almost didn't make it out the store. So, Jordan, here we go. This is our Scorpion Death Stalker hot sauce. So you guys can see it has a little Grim Reaper on it. This thing looks like the real deal. So,
The Death Stalker.
Death Stalker.
Wow.
If you want to take another
Yeah.
look at it.
No, that's great. Okay.
All right.
What's this on the skull scale?
This one, it's pushing. I'll just tell you that. Maybe like around 100,000 Scoville. It's definitely up there, man.
Oh, so the Scoville's not a 1 to 10 scale?
No, Scoville, it goes all the way up to a couple of million.
All right, I appreciate that. Okay.
All right, there we go.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. Got some good flavor.
Yeah. It's got a good flavor. What we got?
What are you gonna be doing during the quarantine now? You know, I mean, government saying that we actually might be stuck in our houses for a couple of weeks. What are your plans? What are you gonna be doing?
Oh, I'm so excited. I went to the grocery store. I'm gonna probably go get some more hot sauce. I'm gonna get some Death Stalker. I went to the grocery store. I got a bunch of food. I'm gonna cook a bunch of meals. I'm a lot of fun. I'm gonna hang out a lot with my kids, with my wife.
Are you gonna drink some?
What?
Are you gonna drink some water?
Are you drinking water?
No, I'm good.
Really?
I'm telling you guys, this is hot
listen.
sauce number 5. This guy is trying to sweat.
Listen, I had a way bigger bite than him.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Equal bit.
Okay, good. That's what I'm doing. I'm hanging with my kids. I'm hanging with my wife.
If you want some water, man, go ahead.
Now let's go to this question.
Well, can we get wing number 6 out here, please? This Death Stalker hot sauce.
That was
I'm
hot.
telling you guys, it creeps up on you.
That was a really big jump from the last one to this.
well.
Oh my word.
This one, it kind of creeps up on you, you know.
No,
You
that
think
one
you're
didn't
doing
creep up.
good.
No.
All right. Now this one, guys.
Yeah, I took a bigger bite than you. Gotta take a bigger bite then.
What?
My tongue.
All right. Now, which one do you want? This one's boneless. I know you like boneless wings. So let's flip the plate here. Now, guys, this right here, this is the bomb beyond insanity. Now, this one is no joke. I'm telling you, we only did a little dab of this. Matter of fact, I think we're only gonna be taking a little bite of this because this will jack you up. So, Jordan, are you ready for wing number 6? Are you crying? He's crying.
I'm not crying, man. Look, you know, like when you eat something and your tongue like tells you stuff. Right, my tongue's like, don't do this. I feel like I got like a 100 little taste buds. Like, no.
Well, let me ask you the question before you bite into this,
Yeah.
because I want you to think while the ringing is in your ears.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So, why do you think God lets bad things like coronavirus? And actually, if you look at any other things, why do you think God lets bad things happen?
Okay.
I want you to ponder on that for a second. I want you to take a deep breath.
Wow.
This is getting a bit spicy, so cheers to our viewers. I am going to take a little sip of water.
Yes. Does that mean I won?
No, because I haven't cried yet, so.
Oh, okay. Ready?
Dude, take a little bite of this.
Okay. You gotta eat that. Go.
This is all. This one,
Yeah.
it's not called a bomb for no reason.
No.
Do not touch your eyes with the same napkin. We just don't want that. If you need more napkins, we can definitely get you one.
Yeah. That one just tastes like I ate a dragon's tongue.
Woo! So, going back to the question, why do you think God lets bad things happen? Listen. So, I want you to think about it. Why do you think God lets... Are you doing okay? Huh? Do not touch your eyes, please, with the same napkin. Do you want to give up? Are you giving in?
No.
Do you need another napkin for your eyes? Oh my goodness, this is hot! But we're doing okay. We're not giving in. You guys are not gonna see any tears come from this face. I don't know. Sorry guys, we did have to take a little break. Jordan ringing in his ears, tears coming out of his eyes. He couldn't hear even the question. So Jordan, I'm gonna repeat the question.
Thank you.
Once again. Why do you think God lets bad things like the coronavirus happen?
I think a better question is, why does God make something that hot? That is hot. That is really hot.
Yeah, that's not even this, guys. This is the second to last. So he still has one more. If he completes all 7 wings, he gets on the Holy Spice Hall of Fame. Jordan, do you think you're gonna make it stand?
Are my lips bleeding?
No, they're fine.
My teeth hurt. All right. Why does God let bad things happen?
Yes.
Common question you might be thinking even as you're watching this. In fact, if you're a senior, you know you were born the year that 9/11 happened, and now you're graduating the year the coronavirus is going on. So your generation is, I mean, you know bad things firsthand, and bad things happen. It's easy to be like, God, why are these things happening? Here's like maybe not the more of an unsettling answer is we don't know. We don't. I think Jesus talks about in Luke 13. These people turn to Jesus or Jesus is like, hey, you know what? Why do you think these bad things happen to these people? There's a tower. This tower fell, killed 18 people, and Jesus was like, well, did this happen to these people because these people were bigger sinners and worse people than everyone else? And he said, no, that's not why they happened. And so Jesus didn't answer the question of why he happened. He just said, hey, what you need to do is you need to repent and you need to believe so that you don't perish as well. So, and you see that too all throughout Scripture. Is God doesn't necessarily answer the question, but he does say, hey, instead, I'm going to put my son on the hook of human suffering. And so we don't have a God that says, hey, your suffering sucks. We have a God that says, hey, I'm going to send my son to take on the ultimate suffering for your sake. And so we have a God that suffers along with us. And that moment shows us that our suffering is not it's for a purpose. It's not purposeless. The reason we suffer, while we may not understand in this life, man, we know it's for a purpose. And sometimes you'll see that and sometimes you won't. But even in this coronavirus, this pandemic, God is good. He's working. He's doing something. And it's going to bring glory to him somehow in this life. But also we'll see it in the life to come. I also think suffering too, doesn't it make you realize how not in control you are? This bad stuff happens all the time.
Absolutely.
And we don't have control of it, and so it shows us, man, there's someone else in control. He knows what he's doing. He's good, and I need to kind of last thing too, suffering does it helps me look at eternity. If this is my only life, if this is our only life, this kind of sucks, right? Like, yeah, there's some great stuff, but this pandemic has this thing about death, and so I think a lot of times too, suffering and disease and all this stuff, it helps us think about eternity. This is not my only life, so I'm okay. If I die tomorrow, like I really believe I'm going to be all right because it's going to be actually better for me. This is not my only life. This life's messed up. I'm waiting and looking and excited for the next one, you know?
Yeah, we definitely have some good things to look forward to. And hopefully this hot sauce ain't in heaven. Because, boy, my mouth is still on fire. Honestly, guys, I wasn't able to grow a beard until I started eating this hot sauce.
Dude, this sauce is in hell. I know it. Jesus, if this was around when Jesus, he would have been like, listen, repent so you don't have to eat this hot sauce ever again. This is the dumbest thing ever done. All right, we have one more.
One more, but actually, you know what, guys? I decided to go on Jordan's Facebook and Instagram, and we decided to pull up some pictures. So, Jordan, I'm going to pull up some pictures, and I just want you to give me the background of the pictures.
Oh.
So, the first picture we got, it looks like you went to your own barber You were your own barber. Can you explain what happened to us to the back of your head in this picture? When was this? Tell us a little bit of behind the story about this.
Yeah, actually, that happened multiple times.
Multiple times.
Yeah, that was twice actually, and every time I had someone else cut my hair, and I forgot to put the guard on, and so it just every time. So that was. There's not much of a story there other than make sure you put the guard on.
Alright, and then we got.
I got itch my eye.
Don't itch your eye. Yeah, don't rub it off the table either. There was hot sauce residue everywhere here. How about this picture? It seems, wow, you got a nice flow going there. You look like a surfer. And it looks like you're mounting a lion. What's going on there?
Listen, I'm not ashamed of that picture. First of all, look at those locks. Let me say this. Some men ride horses. Some men ride lions. I choose to be one that rides lions.
Wise words. Wise words. All right, Jordan. Well, you made it all the way to the end, buddy. This is wing number 7. And this one is honestly the hottest one. Man, for some of my students who are HSM, shout out to Alex Duran, man, you know this Mad Dog 357 is no joke. It is, well, let me see what it says here, 357,000 Scoville. So this thing gets pretty hot. Matter of fact, if you just take a whiff, I already feel my nostrils burning.
I don't know. Wow.
All right, guys, we made it all the way to the end. Jordan, how you feel about the last wing?
A little nervous. I thought this would be pretty easy, but
Walk in the park.
Yeah, this is kicking my butt.
There you go, guys. Hey, all right. Well, last wing. And actually, traditional on this show is we like to do a last dab. So what we do is we open up this bottle, shake this up nicely, and we just put a little bit of a dab on the wing, just a little tiny bit. Now you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but this is how we end the style. If you don't want to do it, it's okay.
Go ahead.
Just a tad little bit there. Oh.
No, we're switching. Yep. All right.
All right.
All right. So I want to. Do we have to do it together, or can I see you do that by yourself?
I don't know if I can eat the whole thing.
You have to.
No way.
This part of the show.
I'm telling you.
Denim. Come on.
I will take a nice bite.
No, oh, wait! You're wiping it off, you little ninny. Oh.
All right. You want me to rub yours? There you go. Oh, perfect.
Oh, no.
Now we're fair. All right, man. Cheers, guys. We made it all the way to wing.
You said I'm gonna do a last dab, and then you dabbed it all off.
Dab on. Yeah. It smells like a little cinnamony, right?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Oh.
Oh. That one hits you instantly. So, Jordan, you made it this far. If you could go back in time and tell high school Jordan something, what would it be?
Oh, yeah.
If you need some water.
It hit me. It tastes of cinnamon. This one is not as bad as the last one.
Really? I feel like this definitely
Absolutely.
creeps up on you.
Should I do it again?
No. I already feel like throwing up. You're crazy. Jordan, if you could go back in time and tell high school Jordan something, what would it be?
Honestly, that one's not that bad. I would tell. Yeah.
I'm doing fine. What would you tell him?
If I could go back to high school Jordan, I'd look him in the face And I would say in the year 2020, a guy by the name of a common gene material is going to come to you and ask you to do a show about hot sauce and say no.
How many liquids have you mixed in one cup, you think?
This is my fourth one, right? Diet Coke, Sprite.
Is that your answer for the final question?
My tonsils hurt.
Is that
It's
your
getting
final
hotter.
question? Is that your final question? Final answer to the last question. Give us a nice word of wisdom for all of our students.
Okay.
You made it all the way through. Congratulations. Now give us...
It's getting progressively hotter. I'm almost out of water. I
One
feel
last thing.
like I'm in labor.
Last piece of wisdom for our high school and middle school students, Jordan.
Okay.
You can fight through it.
In all honesty, I tell myself that the best is yet to come. I honestly probably just would have encouraged myself to keep following the Lord. Pursuing Him relentlessly. There's nothing better. I promise you, do not cut off. Do not stray away. Follow the Lord. The best is yet to come.